Good morning, everybody. My name is Luis. I'm an alumni from the DRC Center in Indio, and I got out of prison in 2018, September, and right away I connected with the DRC program. Antonio was the peer support specialist at the time right there, and I went through the classes over there, which was the criminal addictive thinking, co-occurring life of recovery, substance abuse education, wellness, empowerment, life and living, and wellness recovery action plan. I went through, I got my certificate from all those classes. While I was there, he shared a story with me, and I went to jail many times. I went to jail about 9 times before I hit prison. In September of 2018, I got out of prison from doing 1 year. They gave me 2 with half. I got out and I was tired. I was tired of living that lifestyle where I was doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, and the result was always the same, ending up back in jail. Every time I went to jail, I went ahead and I prayed. I said, "Man, I don't want to be that person no more. I don't want to be that person, and that guilt, that shame, that remorse would come in." So when I was out there in the streets, I was like I was a legend in my own mind. You couldn't tell me nothing, man. She walked around like, you know how I'm old school. Walk around like solos, man. Today, I'm not that person no more, man. I'm a new person. I found my recovery also in getting spiritual. That is a big key for me to my recovery. I found a lot of my the answers to why I wasn't able to recover before. I went through rehab many times. I know the program of Alcoholics Anonymous, Narcotics Anonymous, real well. I can recite the all the readings from there. Well, like it says, rarely have we seen a person fail who has thoroughly followed our path. Those who do not recover are people who cannot or will not completely give themselves to the simple program. Usually men and women who are constitutionally incapable of being honest with themselves. So that being honest with myself was a big key. Once I realized that I had to get honest with myself, I said, okay, what's the reason why I don't want to get honest with myself? Because that exposes all my wrongdoings. Once I got honest with myself, I said, oh, I was in, excuse my language, nobody but myself. I'm not hurting nobody. You know, one of the things that got me thinking was in 2015, my sister passed away from cirrhosis of the liver. And I knew she had a terminal illness. And because I was on drugs, I was on heroin, on speed, smoked a lot of weed, alcoholism. She lived about a block away from my house, and I never went to make her laugh, to read a book to her. And I knew she was dying, and I got busted. And while I was arrested, while I was in jail, she died. I said, what kind of a brother am I, man? I didn't know how to be a brother. I didn't know how to be a son. I didn't know how to be a dad or a husband. I lost everything. And I still was thinking that I was not that bad. I was weighing 115 pounds when I got arrested. And I used to put guns in my waist and go weigh myself. Oh, yeah, I gained a couple of... Ridiculous, man, for reals. Like it was ridiculous, the things that I used to do just to make myself feel good, man. I used to ride to the casino on a skateboard. Vámonos, on a skateboard, man. And like I had it going on, man. Yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning, I had the whole street to myself going down the road to the casino on a skateboard. I sold drugs, never made any money. And the money I did do, I would leave it to the casino. Like, and one of the things that I think about not making no money is that we're all destined to die one day. And we become selfish people that we don't save up, not even for somebody, for our funeral arrangements. Like, the selfishness in me was, if I pass away while I'm in my disease, who's gonna pay for all that? Car washes? I mean, it's okay if that's what you gotta do. Your family's gotta do car washes for you. But today I have a different mentality. I thank God that I have a job and I'm able to focus on real life. Somebody said one day, I'm normal. I said, what is normal? The only thing normal that I know is that cycle on the washing machine, man. That's the only normal thing that I know, for reals. But other than that, we still slip and fall, but we don't have to pick up. We don't have to use the drugs, man, when we fall. I was good at making excuses all the time. I would justify and rationalize everything that I did. When we're saying a story and we exaggerate, it sounds good, but is it really true? Nah, man. It's the same thing with when we justify and we rationalize. It, most likely, it's not the way it is, man. Life, it doesn't work that way. We're supposed to earn our living with work. It wasn't meant for us to live in the streets, to go hustle. Hustling is hard work, man. Hustling is very hard work. And going in and out of jail, and how old do we have to be in order to understand that there's a better way to live? I always knew there was a better way to live, and I just didn't care about it. So I thought I didn't care. I thought I didn't care, but if I really didn't care, I wouldn't be seeking for a better way to live every time I got busted. Every time I got busted and I got out, I stayed clean for a little while, and then I went back and I went back. Today I found that peace, and I thank programs, like the DRC Center right here. I thank programs like this that were there for me when I got out. I got out, had no car, had no job. I got food stamps. I got that general relief, and I got my Medi-Cal. And I had a bicycle that was flat, and I put it on the tires, and I would go to the DRC Center on my bicycle, lock it up, and go there. After I stopped, after I got all my certificates from the DRC, I continued going there, just because I just felt that every time I went there, it was cool, man. I leave with the sack lunch and everything, man. It was awesome. And I went to extra lengths. And the desert is hot, man. I come from India, and it's hot over there. But nonetheless, I was there. I just want to let you guys know that get honest with yourself and have a goal, a purpose in life. What is your purpose in life? Before, my purpose in life was to. There's a movie that with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He tells this guy, "What are you gonna do?" He says, "I'm gonna sell drugs to every person in this country and his sister, every man in this country and his sister too." And that was my way of thinking. I wanted to sell drugs and make feria. And today, I earn my living with the sweat on my forehead, man, and my knees and my legs, and I sweat from everywhere. But I am content. I am content, man, and I go home with peace. My mom, she's 90 years old. I take care of my mom now. I went through challenges because she got the COVID, and then after she went home and she wasn't the same, and it's humility for me. I go to a church. I'm involved a lot with the church. I'm involved in the men's ministry. I'm an usher at the church, and we give out food to the community, and I do that as well. Every Saturday we give out food, and that is my life now, man. I give back what was freely given to me, and I tell people about the better way of life, man. And I hope that Sam and I, before we left the house, I said, Sam, I said, let's do a little prayer before we leave. I said, I pray that the people that are going to be there, that God opens, that they have an ear to hear, a heart to receive, and the grace to apply whatever they can relate to, that we're going to say, because it's not even about us anymore. We're trudging that road. It's about you guys and making that decision to to want to do better, to want something better for your life. When I was in my disease, I have my oldest son is 29 years old, and I would go visit him. He would open the door, close the door behind him. What's up, Dad? What do you need? I just came to see how you're doing, mijo, and how's the kids? Oh, they're all right. He wouldn't let me into his house, man. And it would hurt. It would hurt me to not have that relationship with my son. And today, man, since I've been clean, he lets my grandson go with me to the fair. Man, he invites me like, Dad, I'm making a barbecue, man. Come on over and have a barbecue with me. Like 4th of July. Like I earn my living by working now. This 4th of July, I got a water slide for my grandchildren, and we got fireworks and stuff. We made, like, it's just, what a blessing to have that relationship with my kids now, man. For them to invite me over it's just, I wouldn't change it for the world. I wouldn't change it for the world, man. And if you guys have kids, you guys have grandchildren, you have a mom, believe me, they need you, and they want you. Just as my mom's 90 years old, I'm 52 years old, and I still need my mom. What makes me think that my kids don't need me? So I just pray that you guys make that decision and get yourself a purpose in life, and that purpose is to change, man. There's a reading from Alcoholics Anonymous that says, it's called The Vision for You. It says, our book is meant to be suggestive only. We realize we know only a little. God will constantly disclose more to you and to us. Ask him in your morning meditation what you can do each day for the man who is still sick. The answers will come if your house is in order. So put your house in order, man, and give to others that hope that there is a better way to live, man. I see so many people that I used to hang around with still out there, and I talk to them. I tell them, look, man, there's a better way to live. And some of them, they understand that there is, but we have that freedom of choice. I thank God because he gives us that freedom to choose. So it's up to you what you want to choose today. You want to continue in that path, or you want something better for your life, man. And I choose recovery now. I choose recovery, and I took the day off for work today because if one of you guys can understand that there is a way, better way, and I can touch one of you guys by my story, so it was worth me taking the day off of work. And I'm kind of grateful because it's hot what I do. I'm doing construction demolition right now. I never worked so hard in my life, man. I break concrete, I break block walls, I do wheelbarrows with concrete in them and stuff like that. But I have peace. I have peace in my heart. I work with brothers from the church, and I'm okay, man. I'm okay with myself. I used to say, I may not be the man I want to be, but I'm glad I'm not the man I used to be. Well, today, I'm okay with the man I am. I'm okay with the man I am. I don't go gamble no more. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke weed. I don't do no heavy drugs, man. My vocabulary has changed. My vocabulary has changed, and it's just, I was thinking, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna wear some big old baggy dickies, like 4 sizes bigger with the big old Pendleton and stuff like that. And while I talk to you guys, I'm gonna take them off and show you the transformation in my life, how today I'm a different person, man. That it's all for God's grace, man. And I appreciate you guys being here, and I thank you guys for inviting me to speak. And I hope that you guys make a better choice. God bless you guys.